Good morning, everybody. I'm Sharon Wilcox, your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, coming live to you from Chesapeake, Virginia. How is everybody today? Thank you for joining me, whether it's live or catching me a little bit later on the reruns or on my YouTube channel. Today, I wanted to show you a really quick card, and let me tell you how quick. I decided at 10:15 that I really should do this, but I didn't quite get all of them finished. I was trying to make 5 of the end colors. So I will show those to you. I know that you've seen them around, but I would still like to share that with you. And I also am going to show you an old trick, so to speak. It's a tile coaster for your drinks. I've had one that I've used in my stamp room for years. Actually, I have a stack of them, but this particular one just sits here on my desk all the time and holds my drink when I have a wet type of glass or something. Most of the time I try and use a water bottle so that I don't spill, but sometimes I have to bring my coffee or other drink up here. So let's get started by hopping down to my desktop, and you're going to see some papers. These are the new 2024, 2026 Designer Series papers. These will be here for 1 year. And we have these every year. This is the end colors. As I said, they're 2024 through 2026, but we'll be able to get these in our brights, our regals, our soft subtles, and so on and so forth. But these colors are just so beautiful, and the patterns I am so in love with. So here are the scraps that I was cutting, but let me show you the sides of this. I just absolutely love it. So we have this one and our pretty in pink and stripes on that side, but I love the leaves. Just love, love, love that. You see the detail in there? It's not solid. I love that. This one is so pretty. I love this design too. It's probably the best designs that please me more than most do. Usually there's a design or two I don't care, but I absolutely love those. So that's the pretty in pink. This is our new peach pie, which beautiful color. And the other side is our stripe. And then of course this one, and these designs repeat, okay? And then this is our new Shy Shamrock. And here the leaf, gorgeous, and the stripe, and then this little geometric design, I guess we would call it. I don't know, closer inspection, it looks like it's a little, I wouldn't say flower, but maybe like a dandelion that you blow off the things. I don't know, it's just cute. Oops, wrong one. And then the dots on that side. And then this is our new Petunia Pop. I love these colors too. And look at how wonderful they all go together. Love this. Stripes there. And then this one. And then the next one is our new Summer Splash. Do you not love these colors? At first I didn't think there was enough variation between the Summer Splash and the Shy Shamrock, but there is. Totally different. This is definitely green. This is definitely a blue. But look at these colors. They're just yummy all together or separate. So what I was doing was creating cards like this. Okay, and I pulled out a word set. It's Hooray for Surprises. And it's got a little birthday cake and everything. So, and I just hope your birthday. I stamped in each of the coordinating colors, and then I used the modern oval punch to punch that out. So you can see I've got everything ready here. But the first problem that I had was just really deciding if I wanted to show both sides of it, or do I just want to show one side? Because I love the leaf side. Um, because the other side of the leaf is the stripe. So it's not necessary, but really pretty. And then the other problem that I had is, as a demonstrator, we can pre-order stuff that's coming out in the new catalog. And I pre-ordered the pumpkin pie, the petunia pop, and the summer splash. But somehow I missed ordering the shy shamrock and the pretty in pink. So I had to go back in, of course, and order those, and they'll be here sometime today between 2 and 4. So I got a little ambitious at a quarter till, but I got pretty far considering I couldn't make up my mind what I wanted to do as far as the cardstock. And I think I'm just going to mix it up and do some of them one way and some of them this way, and flip it and do. So I don't know. What's your thoughts on that? I think I'm just going to mix it up. And then I'll have the ribbon that coordinates so you can see. And I'm going to add some of the in color little self-adhesive jewels that go with it as well. So I hope you love these colors as much as I do. I think they're so fun and fresh and bright, and I just love them. I can even see some of these going for some fall. I just love them. Even at Christmas time, I'll probably bring in that shy shamrock and see. So, all right. Well, there's that, and the stamp set. Let's get these put off to the side. And I can finish those in just a little bit. But what I wanted to show you when I went to my on stage, you know, I have girls that are under me, and some of them were attending on stage as well. So I gave them this little gift. These are some of the older cello bags that we used to carry and don't anymore. And made a little tag, says you are much appreciated. And then this one, the words are, words fail to express my gratitude. And then I put some candy in here for them. And we always need a little candy when we're at these events to give us a little energy, because we go, go, go. So I wanted to show you how to make these. They're so simple. And here's some more different ones. This one I'm going to send out to somebody. This one is done, it's kind of the pink, and I mixed and matched my colors in here. So let me just show you how to do this. It's super fast, super fun, and you don't have to do petunias or flowers. You can do whatever you want. So I have not stamped this particular stamp set, but this is what I'm going to use. So let's see how that turns out. Okay, so the tiles that I use come from Oriental Trading. And the first thing that I do with a tile is I take alcohol and just on a paper towel or cotton ball and just wipe it off, because you don't want any dust or grime or whatever. So do that. And that's all you need to do to prep them. I also like to back mine with cork. The reason I do that is there is an emblem on the back that they have stamped in there. But if you have the time and you want to do it, you can actually sand that off. And it really makes the stone much smoother. This is a side that I sanded because the words were right here. So, so that's always a good thing. The other thing is that sometimes, like underneath the cork part, I might test out my colors to see it, you know, because they turn out a little differently on your tiles. So I might test my colors on the back side and then cover it with the cork. But if you don't want to do that, you can just get the little feet. This, you know, that self-adhesive ones. You can find those at any store, Walmart. No, I don't even know if they sell those at Michael's, but anywhere that they sell stuff for your home. This cork came from the dollar store. I had a roll that was they no, it was not a roll, it was some sheets, and they were self-adhesive and they were pretty good. And I couldn't find it again. So then I went to um Michael's probably. Yes. And I bought a roll and I glued it on. And I used our Tombow two-way glue, the green one. Everybody refers to it as green glue, but that's that. So I'm going to attempt this, and I've already wiped that off and let it dry. It only takes a few minutes, but wipe that off with my alcohol, and I'm going to use StazOn. Now we do carry StazOn in a saddle brown and in black. You do not want to use Memento because this doesn't stay nice and black the way this is. Like I said, this has been around for a long time. So, but it's still fun, and it makes it current when you use new stamp sets and new colors too. And the other part of this is that they make wonderful gifts. Whether it's just a little something for Father's Day, maybe you're giving someone, a cute coffee mug or whatever, and you could hand stamp them a really cute coaster to go with it. Mother's Day, same thing. The flowers, I mean, how beautiful would this be for Mother's Day with a really cute mug with flowers on it? I mean, the ideas are just endless. You could even create birth announcements on these. You could do anything. It's just such a fun, easy thing. You see this little plastic lid? Those of you that have StazOn, I hope you know you keep that lid um, because this ink will dry out. So keep that lid. And I didn't pull over blocks, but I will do that. Actually, I do have a block here. And the reason I have this particular block over here is to let you be aware that Stampin' Up! Is discontinuing 3 of their blocks. These 3. I use these 2 a lot for my small things. You know, my words, even this one will fit on this. So I use this size a lot, and I use this size a lot as well. So, but they are discontinuing them. So if you would like to get these blocks, and let me tell you what letter they are. This is I. This is the bigger one. It's 5 3/4 by 2 1/4. They are discontinuing this, and look, it's the perfect size for my airplane. We have other blocks that this will fit on, so don't panic. They haven't gotten rid of everything, of course. And then this one is block G. Block G, this little one that I love for my little long words. So they're getting rid of that. And then they're also getting rid of block A, which really makes me sad. I have a lot of these, and I will keep a lot of these because I love them. And I use them a great deal. So, just so you know, they are in the current catalog, but by the end of the month, they will be gone. Okay? So, if you really want those, you should think about getting them right now. All right, back to our coaster. So, I have my StazOn ink, and this is the first time this plane has been inked up. So, when I'm inking up for the first time, sometimes I give a little twist. I don't know if you can see me doing that. I do a little twist like this, and it helps to get ink in there. At least in my mind it does. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. But there we go. There's our ink. Up airplane, and I'm going to do it on a diagonal because he is flying. These biplanes are so adorable. Put this up here in the screen so you can see it, and hopefully we get a good impression. Oh yeah, that's real nice. Now when you clean your stamp, you do need to use the Stays On cleaner, and that's what it's called, Stays On cleaner, and it's in our catalog. All you do is, it's got a different tip on it, kind of a felty tip, and you run that on there. And I actually just use my my cleanup chamois. It doesn't hurt them to clean this off now. Okay. Now this one's got a lot of little crevices, so I'm going to need to really get in there, but I'm not going to do that right now. I'll finish cleaning that up. I got most of it actually just by doing that dabbing. And then my next one, I want some of these clouds, a couple clouds here. So I do have another one. I was going to stamp this little birthday cake, but didn't. So I'll do this one, and I bet this will fit right on here. Yep, she fits right on there. And I just love these. Okay, so we're going to ink up our clouds and just put a few of those. I'm going to ink up both of those stamps because I'm going to do them right here, right now. One there, and then he's up. No, you can't see me, can you? He's up above the clouds here. One there, and I think I'll do a little bit more clouds here. What do you think? I love it. It's a beautiful day. I don't want too many clouds. So I'm going to just put a little bit of this cleaner on my stamps and set them aside. I won't take the time to clean it all off just yet, but a little bit of cleaner on there will keep it wet, and then I'll be able to clean that right off. All right, now to add color, and this is what's so fun and so easy. And all you have to do is use your Stampin' Blends. It's that simple, guys. Stampin' Blends. I'm going to show you, I pulled out a few different blues. I don't know what I want to use, and some grays. But here is an idea. This is the zinnia that I used on those others. Love, love, love that. Here is an idea, which I guess, I'm sure I've thought of it, but I never paid too much attention. You know, when you're coloring, the designer series paper has all the colors. And if you aren't sure how to color something and what color to do things, sometimes just turning to the paper will do it. So let me show you this paper really quickly. Isn't this beautiful? We can cut these out for tags and card fronts. Beautiful. I love this just done in the gray. I wish we had just a gray Stays On ink pad, but it'd be pretty done in navy blue as well. And this side is a map. Look at these. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about here in a moment, about picking out the colors right from the paper. Aren't these beautiful? I just love them. This is the first time I'm seeing these papers up close and personal. We saw them at our convention, at our on stage. Look at these clouds. I love this one. I love both sides. They're just gorgeous. And the wonderful girl, Michelle, I believe is her name, maybe it wasn't Michelle, I forget who it was. Anyways, did the demo on this and absolutely fell in love with her. And one of the things that she was talking about was she kind of looked at this plain and picked out some colors from here. And you can see there's navy blue, there's some brown on there. Um, and you can really even see there's gray and a little black on the wheels. So your paper can also be a nice guide as to how to color these, because this right here is this one right here. So it's some browns and some grays. So you color it however you like to color it. I'm not going to color the whole thing. I'm just going to do a little bit. I'm going to start with light balmy blue and see how we like it. I don't use the bullet unless I need some fine points, you know, some really small stuff. I typically use my brush point all the time. It's just how I do. Okay, this one is a little light. It kind of looks more gray, but that's okay, right? I like that, all right, actually. Yeah, I like that. So this is balmy blue we're doing. But this is it, guys. This is it. This is how you color on these tiles. There's no secrets. There's nothing hard or difficult. I will tell you this, that when you stamp, make sure that you're getting it stamped the way you want, because it will, you can't take it off and redo. Can you sand it off? Maybe. I don't know. I've never tried that. Sounds like a lot of work. For me, I would just flip it over and do the other side, sand off that. But when you buy these from Oriental Trading, you're going to get a lot of these in your thing. I think they sell them at a dozen at a time. So, and it just makes them, gives you, they're very inexpensive. I'm just going to add a little dark blue on the wings here, but you get what I'm doing. There's not a whole lot to coloring these. You just put the color where you want and go. And it's just like coloring on your paper, except for you're coloring on this surface that is non, porous like paper. So it just lays there. It doesn't soak in. But you get the idea here. So I'll color this a little bit later. But I just wanted to bring these back out and show you. And actually, let me show you this one that's a really old one. And I use this all the time. And you can see it's actually dirty. It could use a little cleanup there. I've got some that have snowmen on them that I've done at Christmas time. So after you have done all of your coloring, I pick this up at Lowe's or Home Depot or wherever. You could probably even get it at Walmart. But it's a satin clear enamel, and I take it outside. You don't want to spray it in the house. Shake it real well, until you don't hear the little ball. And just hold it up. I don't know what it tells you to do, 6 or 8. I hold it about this far. I would say about 6 or 8 inches, and just give it a good coat. Done. Let it dry, and it dries in just a minute or two. So I hope that maybe you will make some coasters or have made some in the past. Give me your thoughts on that. For whatever reason, I never know about the screen. I don't get to see my comments this morning. They've all disappeared. But that's okay. I really appreciate and thank you for joining me today. And, we had a week that we had some upper 70s and some 80-degree weather. So I spent a lot of time outside doing with my husband, just enjoying the sunshine in between storms. I know the rest of the country, it's crazy with the storms and the snow and the everything that's happening all over the place. So, but that's all I got for you today. I've also been really super busy. I don't know if you can tell. It's on this side. Um, my punches, there's a lot fewer punches there and a lot fewer stamp sets and stuff. I have pulled out my discontinued stuff and it's still available. I still have it. I still have access to it, but I have plenty of stamp sets that are one new into the new catalog, but that doesn't start till May. So I don't really feel good about teasing you with just new stuff that's coming out in case you want to get into something that's in the catalog right now. Hopefully I've shown you a few things um, through the past few months that maybe you have already purchased what you like from that catalog, but this is your last chance. Things will be going on sale, um, but they sell out really quickly. So if there is something you really love, I highly recommend that you get it now. The other thing, it's really important that if you're my customer, to go to my website, to my Stampin' Up store. You see that up there, SharonWilcox.stampinup.net, and put in all of your information and click me, yes, you want to be a part of this because they're changing a lot of things. And it's a gradual process, but at some point in time, I may not be able to put in your information, your credit card information, and all of that because of security purposes. So they're changing and updating everything. So lots of changes coming with Stampin' Up. Um, we also have welcomed and are welcoming creative, not creative members, but close to my heart demonstrators because they are closing their doors. And so for the month of April, close to my heart demonstrators can join Stampin' Up at a very discounted rate, and they have all kinds of wonderful perks for them just to get them acclimated. We're really sad to see another rubber stamping company go out of business, but it's just a sign of the times. And so Stampin' Up is still doing wonderful. We are a company that operates 100% in the green. They do not have mortgages and bills and stuff. They pay everything. They're just a wonderful company to work for and very generous. So um, there's a lot of things that are online too, like the zinnias. There's a ton. So if you don't know how, I was looking for the zinnias to show you, but you know what they look like? They look like this. There's a ton of stuff that is online only. So you need to go there. You can get there by going to my store and checking it out. There's things on there that are not in the catalog. So we have a lot that are on the online store, a lot in the catalog, and so you need to check out all of these fun things that are there as well. I can't show you everything. There's not enough time. Um, so until next week, happy stamping and enjoy. I hope you're in an area where you get to see the eclipse. Yeah. So we are not, we'll get some of it, but not the way I would if I were in Ohio still. So anyways, enjoy. Have a wonderful week. Happy stamping. Bye-bye.